Yo guys, what is going on? I am back today with some more triple hunting for Unown and Shaymin. How are you doing today, Bob and Bill? How did the grub and hunt go? That's a great question. How many encounters did it take you, Bob? Like, it did not take you long at all. Get down. Like 4 hours, 2 games. Fair, fair. I got bored, so... Why is Google black and white today? What the frick, Google? On Easter? That's crazy. You got it in 5 minutes? Sure you did, DTR. Right. Bloop. Bloop. That is Johto. They're like Centrets. I hope it's Centret, because that sucks to hunt. Oh, that's Mareep. Okay, Mareep's pretty easy. Hello there, bot dude. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Pin message. Unpin previous message. Cool. Alright. There we are. No SOS chain. What do you mean by that, Bob? Hello. I don't want to SOS on that. Oh, fair enough, I guess. I don't know. I mean, you can also hoard for it. Mareep is a pretty easy hunt, let's be honest. Stupid static. It's not like there are like 100 ways around it, but stupid static. I'm hunting in Auras? Okay, I did not know it was an Auras, to be fair. You can hunt for it in XY, yeah, you can, because I've done that. This was an Ultra Moon. Good luck. I just look it up. No, I believe you. I just would have no clue where in Auras it would be. I really don't know. I can't think where it would be. Is it a hidden dex nav? Probably. It's not in Auras, brother. Thanks. I don't believe this hunt this for more than an hour. I don't believe we'll hunt this for more than... Right. Oh. I don't know. The fastest way to get it is probably to hoard for it in XY, right? If I had to guess, I'm not sure. Maybe not. Maybe radar? I feel like hoarding would still be faster due to it being on terrible routes where radar is hard. But I'm not sure. Alright, my bad, Bob. My bad, bro. Dog, SOS. Bill, both PokeRadar and Horde Hunting are faster than SOS. So I don't know what you're on, but I was talking specifically about what the fastest way to hunt Mareep is. Yeah, sure, SOS is a fast way to do it, but not the fastest. Does Bobby want a timeout? It took me a while to figure it out, damn. Speaking of Furfru, probably Furfru stream tonight. I hope. Would be cool. I mean, at this point, you know what I still need, right, DTR? Bring the redeem back, you monsters, in all caps. Which redeem, Bob? What? It's been back since yesterday, stupid. I know all 10, never mind, exactly. We got 2 Unown, 2 Goodbyes, 1 Furfru, 2 Deoxys, Shaymin, Manaphy, Jirachi. That's the 10. Exclamation mark on SLFD. My bad. Yeah, I should have added that command. I mean, at this point, I can just... Instead of the command going to a spreadsheet, I can just write the 10 Pokemon there. You did 48 Trapinch D-Max, no shiny, damn. Have y'all seen the Fashion Week Raid Day video yet I uploaded? I did 100 raids in a 6-minute video. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's worth a watch. It's a short video, like, yes, no. Also, I saw 5 seconds of it. Bruh. Bruh, you guys don't even want me to succeed, do you? Is there Dutch? Don't know. Go watch the video to find out, because I actually don't know. I thought it was a stream. Right. YouTube didn't recommend? YouTube, how could you? That is interesting, though. It did for me. Nah, I don't know if we're getting Pokemon Go streams anymore. Ah, my water bottle is empty. Frick you, Bill. I still didn't care. Yeah, we know you hate me, Bob. I don't know why you're still here, to be honest. It's a genuine mystery. Yeah, oh my god. Alright, I'll go get water. Be back in a second. Oh, no, that's really cool, DTR. Right. I feel like going on ZA. What should I hunt? Gimme Google. I love running up and down the stairs, but... Amogus. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Bob is such an interesting character, honestly. Such an interesting character. Should we do a Shadow Latios raid? We probably should, right? I'm out of remote raid passes. Let's check. What the hell is this Smeargle I have? How are we supposed to know? You hatched a shiny Fido, nice, that's pretty sick. I don't have remotes anymore. No, I don't. Imprison, teleport, false swipe, and astonish. Were you by any chance shiny hunting Abra, Bill? Because that's what it sounds like. Remote raid box. 3 raid passes for 575. Is that worth it? No. There is a box. 3 remote raid passes for 575. You scroll down. 3 remote raid passes for 525. 9 ending. What the hell is that? That is the worst value box I've ever seen. Oh no, never mind. No, I found a worse. I found a box for 2,500 coins with 100 potions and 100 revives. Okay, that is worse for sure. My bad. Okay, well, I used the last of my coins to buy more remote raid passes. Guys, I need help. Yeah, y'all can stop spamming in caps now. Stop it. Get some help. Both of you, yeah, probably. The host has left. No! New host. You love your chatters, right? Sometimes I feel like I'd be better off streaming in front of nobody. Some moments, definitely. Yeah. Oh, also fun fact. If you do end up watching the Fashion Week Raid Day video, all the music is fashion inspired and still Pokemon. It's pretty cool. You wake up so excited to talk to us. Sure, buddy. If I was so excited to talk to you and you're the highlight of my day, then I would not be taking a break once I get a job. Let me record this raid. Also, I did apparently miscount my raids when I was out. I did exactly 100 raids, not 101 as I put in the Discord, I think. Did I say that in the Discord? I may have said it on stream yesterday. I did exactly 100 raids. By pure coincidence, I was not keeping track at all during the event. I just happened to do exactly 100 raids. Streamer Watch got a shiny Spearow on Route 3, I'm so jealous. Damn. Oh, I was the only person not readied up. My bad, guys. My bad. I also just realized both Kyurem and Pokemon Go have the exact same CP. But they can't have the exact same stats, right? Because otherwise why would Kyurem Black be better? I don't know. Not Kyurem Black is dead. Not Kyurem White is almost dead. Gonna get Shaymin tomorrow? Yep. Super excited! Yippee! Hooray! And my controller is dying. So is my Necrosma. Hello! So pessimistic, you need to think you're gonna get it before 20k. Right. 20k today? No. Well, probably not. Especially not now that I'm playing Pokemon Go for a bit. But no, we're not gonna reach 20k today. That'll be done tomorrow. Alright, Latios dead. You need to have confidence. If you do it that way, I can see it crumble. Right, I need to charge this controller. This Pokopia, it is. Oh, we got double pass points today as well. Interesting. X needs to charge his controller. Yeah, that's what I just said. Stop repeating me! Hooray! Ooh, I was the hardest hitter this battle. Hee 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 ha. It's not shiny. Oh, cringe. Blah. And it sucks as well. Siphies are terrible. I can't even throw an excellent throw. Oh, I'm so bad. Raid Day did help me stock up on golden razzes again. After feeding my buddies consistently for a bit, I was down to like 20 golden razzes. I'm back up to like 130 now. I would like to throw an extra. Oh my god, he attacks every possible frame he has, I think. Does he not? Aggressive little crap. Jeez. Instantly. He attacks. Crazy. Whoa, that ball just went nowhere. Who's a little crap? Well, you as well, but I was talking about Latios. I'm trying to catch, but he's attacking every single frame that he gets, I'm pretty sure. Which is a little annoying. I caught him. Hooray! Hooray! Yeah, he's... Oh, that's like one of the worst ones possible. That's crazy. Hello there, Antonic. Welcome to the stream, dude. How are you doing today? You go for great throws now on legendaries? Why? I already hit like, I don't know, 5 to 10 excellence on that Latios just now. Doing pretty good. Nice, nice. More consistent. Just learn to throw excellent? I don't know. I mean, I guess if you catch him, it doesn't really matter much to him. It doesn't really matter much. But... I don't know. I'm more of an excellent thrower. It also depends. There are certain Pokemon I can't excellent throw, I guess. What a DTR type? Wouldn't you like to know, weather boy? finish this raid in Pokegenie real quickly. Yes, to all submit. Cool. I don't know, if I do one Latios raid a day, I should at some point. Get a shiny, right? Right? It's here for the rest of the month. 30 days this month. That's not too bad. X. We have done so far 2 encounters in Auras in 22 minutes. God damn, bro. It's going slow again today. Please, give me some more encounters. We're already over double odds in Auras. Over half odds in VDSP. Which means in total we're over 2.5 odds. For Unown. And we are also that for Deoxys. Hello there, Egg. Welcome to the stream, dude. How are you doing today? I'm nearly 2 times odds in hordes. Thought you already reached that. I don't know. Or maybe you're not charming? The egg returneth. A good question. What is DTR hunting? I don't remember. I think he told me at some point. But I don't remember. Your mom. Right. Uh-huh. Female Metacham. That's the one. How did I get that? I'm gonna go ahead and guess Scarlet Violet, but... I'm waiting for the day to tap null or something. What, the Discord hunt? Me too, bro, because I feel like we're gonna be stuck on that one for a while. Can't dex now? Why not? Ugh. Nah, I'll get it. Sure, but it probably will take a while. It just won't. What do you mean by that? Are you not on Mount Pyre? In grass? You hunted Type Null a year ago, you still haven't gotten it? Yeah, because he's waiting for Type Null to become the Discord hunt. Duh. I mean, have you already started the hunt for Marie, Bill? Bill is the one with the second most Discord hunt wins in Discord, right? Discord hunt wins. Yeah, I said that correctly. Hello there, Ted. Welcome to the stream, dude. How are you doing today? CC time? Where's the Clan Castle? Alright, well, it's better than bad. Most of the things he wins are the ones who nobody wants to hunt. Fair, I guess, but that goes for a lot of the things. Bob, you've won 2 Discord hunts so far. Bill has like 6 and DTR is like 12. Cookert Clocker. Oh, fair. Yeah, that makes sense, I don't know, I've hit the wall. For my next ascension, I need like a couple hundred Novemdecillions. Yeah. No. That's not happening anytime soon. Hello there, Kaya. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? I like to set up hunts for the random things. It's rough, yeah. Like, I don't know. I'm using external sources to actually get further in the game. Like, I'm not playing fully legit. I've already used, like, autoclickers and stuff. Like, I don't want... You can straight up cheat in cookie clicker very easily. I don't want to do that. That sounds cringe. But yeah, I feel like the best thing I can do right now is just work on my garden and... Ooh, an R, hello. Work on my garden, work on leveling up my buildings, which just takes time. I don't know, it's also, like, it's almost impossible to 100% cookie clicker without external sources. Why aren't people real? What do you mean by that? I think mine's clean. Yeah, sure, but how close are you to a Treffigentillion cookies baked in one ascension? I'm like, that's genuinely almost impossible without external sources. But, I mean, I don't know, people play how they want to play. I'm still not straight up cheating in cookie clicker, that goes a little too far for me. Gotta go, alright, Bubberts, have a nice day. Did y'all, question for y'all, did y'all do anything for Easter yesterday? I'm at 106.7 octodecillion. Yeah, I'm around that number as well. Probably. Have you maxed out cookie clicker? No. You can't complete cookie clicker within a year. And I started playing like a week or two ago. Sorry. No. I eat chocolates. Fair enough. I have not eaten any chocolates in like the last few months. I don't think. That's not true, actually. That's not true. But in the last month, that might be true. You went to brunch for Easter? Fair. We used to do that every year, but my grandparents are too old to host that now, so we just don't do it anymore. We did have a gourmet last night, which was pretty nice. It was for my brother. For your brother? What does that mean? Also, we're 200 encounters away from 20k. Shaymin. Hooray! Really cool. We're at 19,800. Bah! Like there was activities there for the kids. Oh, interesting. I did not think about how old your brother could possibly be. Well, fair enough, I suppose. I don't know, until like last year or 2 years ago, there would always be chocolate eggs hidden in the backyard of my grandparents that the little kids would go looking for. It would still be a thing this year if we would actually celebrate Easter together, but we don't. I'm sure the kids probably still looked for eggs somewhere else, I don't know. Easter really is a weird one. You got to decorate cookies and egg hunts. Fair enough. Decorate cookies is an interesting one. I don't think I've heard of that one before. Egg-shaped cookies. Very interesting. And they could eat them after. I mean, I hope so. What's the point of decorating cookies if you can't eat them after? Now, the only thing I really ever have done for Easter is go look for eggs as a child. I don't know, again, other than gourmeting, we didn't really do anything this year. I don't know. Food that was amazing though, I mean, fair. I'm not the biggest fan of a lot of food. The gourmet last night was amazing. We'll have to say that. Guys, if you could add a 0 to anything in your life, what would it be? I'm trying to think what answer other than bank account you could give. And it would still make sense. Age, yeah, you'd be dead. Insta dead. Height? Ah yes, please. Make me 18 meters tall? Like what? That sounds like a miserable experience. Or some people weight? Like, yeah, okay, I get it. If you weigh 40 kilograms, that's probably not enough. But would you really want to be 400 kilograms? I don't know about that one, you know? I don't think weight would be a good answer for anybody either. If your question was, if you could double any number in your life, what would it be? That would maybe make sense, but 10x other than bank account, like, I don't know if there's a good answer, to be honest. Your bones would literally slap. I mean, you grow with your bones. That one is not... That one I'm not necessarily the one that's worried about. But, yeah, you would not fit in a house anymore. You wouldn't have a bed. You would have nothing. Yeah, exactly. Extra 0 to how much you can lift. I guess that wouldn't be terrible. That would be... That would be pretty decent, I guess. I don't know how it would work, though. Like, at that point, it would have to be, like, some kind of magic. Because, I mean... Yeah, 100 megagram lift will go hard. Unfortunately, that does require an absurd amount of muscles. So either it would have to work through magic, or you would look like the most buff person in history. Like, how would it work, Bill? But, and also, I'm gonna be honest, Bill. Would you rather be able to lift 1 megagram, or have an extra 0 added to your bank account? You can just lift it now? Okay, so through magic. Fair enough. I'm at a 0 to the sun's diameter. But it's not something in... I guess it is technically something in your life. You're not wrong. World's strongest man gives a lot of money. Not anymore. If you are strong, if you are like at least 5 times stronger than anybody in the world, you're either gonna be banned from World's Strongest Man, or you're gonna participate and nobody cares to watch it anymore. Also, let's be completely honest. If with your current body shape you can all of a sudden lift 1,000 kilograms, you will be tested upon by the government. Like, out of everything we've thought of so far, it is not a bad answer, but I still think your bank account is just better. Just 10x the money in your bag, in your bank. I can't speak. Like, if you 10x the amount of money in your bank, I mean, it depends on how much money there's in there right now, I guess. But you could just buy something to lift stuff, I don't know. Sorry, but like, all cars have a minimum 40 wheels. Oh, yeah, I guess that's an option too. I don't know why the hell you'd want to do that. But that, like, what you'd wish for if all cars to have, you know, 40 wheels. So all cars would get 40 wheels, and then all the wheels would just, we would just have an overflow on wheels, because they would just be removed. How long have you been trying to catch shiny Unown? In total? I don't know, like 2-3 years? No. A little more than a year, I think. Right? Probably. Specifically, E and R, though, since, like, I want to say late February. All spiders have 80 legs. No, okay, but, like, let's think about genuine serious answers. I feel like adding a 0 to your bank account is, like, the only reasonable answer. Add a 0 to the amount of shiny Pokemon there are. No. Why would you want that? How would that even work? Would every Pokemon just have 10 different shinies? Like, how would that even work? I mean, technically, I hunted my first Unown at least 3, 4, 5 years ago, something like that. There is now 1,050... You mean 10,250 unique Pokemon. Why would you want that, though? That just sounds miserable. Imagine if you have like 100,000 and you have 1 mil now. Okay, but let's be honest, who the frick has 100,000 on their bank account? That's like almost nobody in the entire world. Add a 0 to the hours in a day. So you're now gonna have to sleep during the daytime? Like what? Bro, imagine Elon Musk. How much do you think Elon Musk has on his bank account? Let's be honest. I would be surprised if he has 100k. You now live for 8 years instead of 80, yeah. Damn. Add 0 onto how long you will live. No, I mean like his actual bank. Yes, that's what I'm talking about, Kaya. I don't think Elon Musk has 100k on his actual bank. Maybe he does. Elon, maybe. But most, like, that would be like 10 people in the world that have that. He has a lot? I don't know. Hello there, PKM Orange. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I want to live forever with a way out. Right, fair enough, I guess. I mean, I guess we could just ask ChatGPT. Okay, or first let's Google it. How much money is on Elon Musk's bank account? Oh, okay, never mind. That's still 850 million. My bad. Okay, y'all got me there. I did play 3 different games at once. Is it a macro or are you built different? Apparently I'm built different. It's just not hard though. Are you playing on emulator or just real consoles? The top 2 games are emulator. But the only reason I use an emulator is because otherwise I have to use a hand cam, and that just looks terrible. I have used an hand cam before, and it just doesn't look great. And an emulator literally just functions the exact same way. Add a 0 on billionaire's taxes. Ooh, that's not a terrible one. Add a 0 to the amount of money Logan Paul spent on his G.I. Joe cards. I don't care, bro. Basically nobody cares. Nothing changes. Yeah, that's like the most uneventful one. Ah yes, let me add a 0 to the end of pi. Oh, no, that's greatness. That's gonna change the world. How do you connect the emulator to the stream? Are you using a stream software? Yes, I'm using OBS, like 99.9% of streamers. What? Add a 0 to gravity. Every human would pulverize in an instant. No, that's a great idea, Bill. Honestly, I love that one. Add a 0 to pizza slices. Ah yes, instead of your pizza being cut in 6 pieces, it's now cut in 60 pieces. Hashtag school party, am I right? Bruh. Is it hard to focus on 3 games? Not really, no. I mean, it's just the same things over and over again. You just get used to it. Sometimes it's a little hard. I at some point was hunting Unown, Shaymin, and Jirachi at the same time, but that was too much. I couldn't do that. So I went to double Unown and Shaymin instead. If you have a 3090, it's now with... Yeah, because whatever that means. That literally means nothing, Bill. What a lovely idea. Future-proofing. Yes. I want to do that on my live streams, but I don't know how to connect more than one emulator to one stream. Do you have tips? Add another source? What? Google it? I don't know. I forgot that the Unown is like an alphabet. Yep. 28 of them, and I have 26 of them. I only need 2 more. My favorite Unown? Favorite Unown? I don't know. They all look almost exactly identical. Let's say H for Haxel, I don't know. Add a 0 to all decibels. Ah yes, humans will no longer have hearing. What a great idea, DTR. Y'all come up with some fantastic ideas on what to add the 0 to. Bank account is still just the only right answer, man. I swear to God. Autism versus adults. Ooh, adding a 0... No, adding a 0 to your IQ also sounds really bad. Miserable. That actually sounds pretty bad. Ever stream Legends EA? Yes. When it released, How long did I don't know. I streamed that for a lot when it released. Streams are still up if you want to watch them back. But I genuinely have no clue what I could possibly stream in ZA if I were to stream it again. Like 60 hours, yeah, something like that. I first streamed a regular playthrough on day 1, and then on day 2 I started a shiny quest. Did the shiny charm in Gen 6? Yes. What for tips would you give to complete the Pokédex and catch all legendaries on one save file? Well, you can't do that without trading. I completed the Pokédex with the GTS. If you want to complete the Pokédex in Gen 6, you're either gonna need old games or you're gonna need X, Y, Omega Ruby, and Alpha Sapphire. And you're gonna need to at least get multiple save files because of the starters. Especially in ORAS. Oof. Add a 0 to all discounts you're given. So like instead of 20% off, it's 200% off and you now get money for buying the game? Like, how is that gonna work? Hello there, Justin and Zioan. Welcome to the stream. How are you two doing today? Don't know what you're looking for, but hope you find it. I hope so too, bro. I've been looking for a little too long. I was adding 102 IQ bad. Because you probably all of a sudden fully understand how the universe works. Like, you'd be so incredibly smart that anything any human has ever done looks like a monkey throwing its poop. Like, you would not be happy anymore. You probably use bank. The eShop is basically dead, so I cannot get it today. You can still get bank if you really want to. But I mean, you can still trade without bank. Bank is not going to give you any advantage in completing the Pokédex. So, yeah. No, adding a 0 to your IQ sounds genuinely miserable. I don't have a second 3DS, so I probably need to store some mons there. Well, I mean, if you don't have a second 3DS, you can't complete the Pokédex in Gen 6. So, yeah. That's that. With the GTS being down. If the GTS still existed, you could have used that, which is what I did. Back when I completed the Dex. Couldn't you like calculate something so fast? Like if something was falling, you could calculate its fall and catch it? Yeah, but why would you catch it? It's meaningless. Like, I don't know. Why would you bother using it? Why would you bother catching anything ever again? It's really cool that you can now do that, but you're not going to use it, because you know it's meaningless anyway. Hello there, Pratik. Turn behind and tell me, do you see anybody? Huh? The what now? I have all games, that is not the problem, is that I probably have to catch all legendaries in 4 games, catch everything available there, trade evolve. Yeah, exactly, trade evolve. You can't do that without a second DS. That's the reason you will not be able to do it. Bank is not a necessity, you just can't do trade evolutions and therefore you cannot complete decks. You use it for sports or something like that, I guess the adding a 0 to the IQ is cool. Why? If you have a 0 added to your IQ, you would never ever play a sport again. Right, Pratik, uh-huh. Right. Also, I feel like you can buy like a 2DS for like $50 or less, no? That's gotta be possible, I feel like. Also, I'm genuinely wondering, you're talking about using an emulator, but then you talk about using a DS. but you also can't get bank. So how do your emulator and your DS connect? I'm confused. Where? Where's what? Can you not buy a 2DS for cheap? Ooh, it's like 70 bucks. 75, 70, 60. I can find it for 60 at the cheapest. I found one for 15 somehow. I don't know if I trust that one. These are $150 plus here. No, I was talking about a 2DS, no regular DS. I have just a regular emulator on my laptop, one 3DS and all Gen 6 games. Yeah, but what's the point on getting a charm on your DS games when you want to stream using your emulator? That's what I was wondering. Have you seen a video of 2025 Worlds? And if you did, what would you rate it? A video... What? I might have watched a part of a live stream. I don't know. It's literally the exact same every single event. It's people battling with a green background. Whoa. I want both. Fair. I don't know. The 2025 world was great, Earth was pretty. Was it? Maybe, I don't know. To me the world has looked the same for a while now. I'm gonna be honest. I don't see much change. She's always pretty. Didn't they take a new picture of the Earth from space recently? I think I saw that. I don't know. Yep. That's what I thought. We've had like this same image of the Earth for a while now, and now we finally have like a different one or something. I don't know. I wish I could go to Japan so I could get like a copy of Pokemon Emerald or something like that. I mean, can't you just order it from Japan? I don't know. Also, Emerald is coming to the Switch, probably by the end of the year. If you really want to play Emerald, just wait a little. You'll see that only do Ruby and Sapphire, that would be kind of funny. Although, let's be honest, if they sell Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald at the same time on the eShop, who the frick is gonna buy Ruby and Sapphire over Emerald? Let's be honest. Like, why would you? Me? Are you gonna buy Ruby and Sapphire over Emerald, though, or are you gonna buy all of them anyway? Would you actually prefer Ruby or Sapphire over Emerald? Oh, yeah, exactly. But in what way could Ruby and Sapphire possibly be better than Emerald? What if I go look for Pokemon Emerald on this Dutch eBay? Yeah, no, that's expensive. You can buy the Pokemon Emerald guide for 40 bucks. Because of course you want to buy that for 40 bucks, right? Right? I need to trade all Pokemon from one save file to another, but probably delete the save file afterwards, probably. It's just that I do not know how I can sort them all in one save file. Yeah, I mean, either Pokemon Bank or trading. Those are the two options. Or use your PC. That's another option if you wanted to do it a bit of a cheaty way. Getting a level 70 Rayquaza makes Elite Four boring, then don't catch it. You can play the game however you want, it's just that Emerald has the Battle Frontier. Like, that just makes it win. Holy crap, Richard is playing Pokemon Pocopia. Crazy. Four people went on. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I've seen memes about that. It's four people. It is 3 men and 1 woman, and the leader is called Reed. Apparently, it is literally the Fantastic Four. Battle Frontier and Tower both suck. No. Okay, you have interesting opinions, DTR. Look, because it is in Gen 3 and EV, IV training, natures, everything of that is really annoying. Maybe. But if they were to bring the Emerald Battle Frontier to a modern game, oh, that would be so sick, dude. I was gonna make a joke about that. That's the only reason I know about the crew, that it's 4 people. That's literally the only reason. Because they are the Fantastic Four, apparently. Can't wait for them to land on a distant planet and get superpowers. Is my phone getting cold? No. I don't know. I felt something. I heard something vibrate. I felt like, but it might be like a drill outside or something. I don't know. I never went to either. Okay, fair. So why did you talk about it? Also, you can catch all of the legendaries. Well, not all of the legendaries. You can go get all the box art legendaries in Emeralds. Pretty cool. You can choose which Eon to get. Probably need to delete all the save files and then catch everything on one save file and trade them all to one save file. But how do you trade everything to one save file, bro? Also want the Shine and the Legendary with the Shining Charm. Yeah, that's why I use GTS for it. Where's Battle Pyramid? I don't know where it is. Hello there, Mr. Me. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? I can buy a second 3DS. I mean, fair, then you can just trade everything to the 3DS. Also, dude, just download Bank. Like, everybody does it. Like, that's the one thing that I'm like... Okay, maybe piracy is not always bad. I'm good, woke up dreading work. Found out it's bank holiday, best day of my life. Bank holiday? Nah, it's Easter today. Well, at least it is here. And you know me, yeah. You got a Shiny Charm in Legends GA? I got a Shiny Charm in, like, every possible game, apart from Black 2, White 2, and Let's Go Eevee, I think. I'm just not even gonna name all of them anymore. I can't be bothered. Watched Amazing Spidey yesterday as well, fair. I mean, not actually Spidey, right? Like the children YouTube series or something, but like Amazing Spider-Man. Amazing Spider-Man, yeah, okay. Started slow but got better. I don't remember the movie that well. I'm counting Mareep? What do you mean I'm counting Mareep? As in keeping track of encounters? I don't know, I've not seen a Spider-Man movie in quite a while. Is it bank holiday for DTR? I don't know. Is it DTR? I don't even know what bank holiday is, to be fair. We don't have that here. Does Australia have that? That's a great question. I mean, even if Australia has it, it doesn't mean DTR knows when it is. What? Do you have bank holiday today, DTR? It's just Easter Monday. Yeah, that's here as well. We have that too. I don't know what a bank holiday is. Pretty sure we talked about this last year as well with Mr. Me. And then he explained me what a bank holiday actually meant, and I have completely forgotten. Because it meant barely anything. And we just have 2 days of Easter, just like we also have 2 days of Christmas. Something about the king, I don't know, I forgot. I know Jet 2 holiday. Who doesn't? What you think Brand New Day is gonna be like? Well, exactly what the trailer showed. Just Spider-Man doing Spider-Man things. I don't know. Ooh, that's an E. Will it be shiny though? No. Cool. Sick. We've done 9 encounters so far today and a little over an hour. That's so slow, dude. I think Spider-Man will be depressed, fight bad guys, become MJ's friend, become happy at the end. Something like that, yeah, probably. I'm still waiting for Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse. I don't know, I'm not that big of a Spider-Man fan. Yeah, it's cool. I'll probably watch the movie. But like... Hold up. What got delayed 4 years? Apparently, Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse. Apparently, I don't know. What's your recent shiny you caught? Furfru? On March 31st. We'll probably get a Furfru. Wow, okay, I'm gonna shiny on Furfru tonight, probably. Whether we'll get it or not is another question, of course. Well, and if you count Pokemon Go, I got like 6 shinies yesterday. If it comes to 2027, that's 3 years. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna have to do schoolwork today. Womp womp. Too bad. I've not done anything for quite a bit now, so I probably should start working on that again. Add a 0 to Jet 2 holiday deal. Oh yeah, you want to pay 10 times more for that? Oh frick, DTR. You know what, I guess Mr. Meat didn't hear the question. If you could add a 0 to anything in your life, DTR, what would it be? You watch Galaxy? Oh, I watched that Galaxy movie. Oh, it's better than the first movie, for sure. No, you get 2,000 back? Right. No, the Super Mario Galaxy movie is amazing, dude. Did you call me DTR? I don't think so. Did I? I don't remember. Maybe I did. You did? Oh, my bad. Galaxy's out? Yeah, it launched like April 1st, no? April 2nd? It's a good movie, for sure. There were a couple of... I mean, it was just references left, right, and center. It's crazy. But... dude, there were a couple of references I was just not expecting. Oh. Thanks, DTR. No, that's great. If I was to add a 0 to anything, what would you add it to? The amount of Mario movies. Now that's a good answer. I don't know, we were talking about it, like... the only thing they really could realistically do for a third movie is like Luigi's Mansion. Maybe Mario Bros. Wonder. I would add a 0 to the amount of PS5s I have and sell them for money. How little money do you have on your bank account? I'm assuming you have one PS5. That means you'd go to 10 PS5s. You could sell 9 of them. I don't know how expensive they are. But even if they are 1,000 a piece, that wouldn't make you 9,000 profit. If you have at least 1,000 on your bank account, adding a 0 to that would make more profit. They inflated in price like... okay, so now you make... let's say it's 750, you make like 6,700 profit. So that means as long as you have like 700 pounds on your bank account, adding a 0 to your bank account just makes more sense. Yes, well, I don't have that clearly. Really? Damn. Okay, fair enough. Really? That's interesting. Did your parents or grandparents not have like a savings account for you? And you also weren't able to save on yourself? Fair enough, I guess it's different for everybody. Would you rather add a 1 to the amount of food you eat or add a 1 to the amount of water you get for... like, for example, you had 2 pieces of chicken, you now get 21. But do you have to consume it all, Kaya? Because if you do, then the answer doesn't matter. You die. I think I get a few grand when I'm 18. I thought you were 18. Were you not? I swear to God you were 18, bro. This year I am. Oh, interesting. Wait, but you're already out of school? That's allowed in the UK? To not be in school when you're 17? Interesting. That is very interesting. Finishing year 11 when you're 16? Yeah, but in the Netherlands you can also finish at 15, high school, but then you have to go to like some other school. In the Netherlands, you have to be in school till you're 18 unless you did one of the hardest 2 difficulties of school. And nobody stops school if they finished at one of the hardest 2 difficulties of school. Everybody goes to uni. I'm working, got college coming up. Fair, fair. Working on my Britishness. Oh, of course, of course. Dun, dun. I mean, if you're working though, shouldn't you have like a decent amount of money in your bank account? I don't know. You can go college like a few months after school, but I went to work instead. Yeah, okay, well that wouldn't be allowed in the Netherlands. Unless, again, you did one of the highest 2 difficulties of high school. Don't know if that's this year or next. You don't know that? You mean this calendar year or this school year? Because this school year ends in like 2 months. I got myself a cool little thing. What cool little thing did you get yourself? A Quest 3. What was that supposed to mean? Like a VR headset? How many movies do you think there's gonna be for Mario? I don't think they're gonna stop. Why would they? It literally makes them bank. Yes, fair enough. Could do both, to be fair. I mean, can you even start college not at the beginning of a year? I feel like that's not possible in almost all colleges in the Netherlands. But I don't know how it works in the UK. Like, I love how I'm hovering on the run button and I still go into the battle menu. How does that work? You're in college? Fair enough. I apply now, I start in the beginning. Yeah, okay, so you just... But that does mean that you took like an entire year off of school. Which, hey, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. That's just not allowed in the Netherlands. So I'm surprised that it's allowed in the UK. But I didn't know, I suppose. It works different in different countries. I'm pretty sure in a lot of countries you can drop out if you're like 13, which is crazy. Like in Australia, I'm pretty sure that's possible. I'm not entirely sure. Like, damn. They could do Odyssey for Mario 3. This Mario Galaxy movie already had like half the Odyssey Kingdoms. Sorry if that's a spoiler alert. But like, a lot of them are in the trailer too. Like, I don't know. I don't think that makes sense. You graduated early for high school? Yeah, that's also something that is just not possible in the Netherlands. I don't even know how that works. Oh wow, thanks for the warning. I mean, there are multiple in the trailer. So is it that much of a surprise? I'd add a 0 to my pension, millionaire in a few years. Yes. Sure. Don't you need to have had a job to have a pension, DTR? How does that work? I feel like Galaxy Movie really didn't know what game it wanted to be. And is there anything wrong with that? You have to do Zoom class on top of regular class. Yeah, again, that just doesn't exist in the Netherlands. Are you American, Kaya? Where are you from? I mean, if you don't have to specify, but I'm just... Where is that? I'm wondering. Alright, again, the Galaxy movie is probably way better than the original movie. Like, I love it. Just what would they do in the future if they want to continue basing them off games? Well, there's Luigi's Mansion. They could probably still do Wonder. There were 2 things that they took from Wonder and put in this movie. I think. Sorry. And, I mean, there's a decent chance that next year there's gonna be a new 3D Mario game, right? I'm not American, but I live near Guam. Wait, on an island? Very interesting. Fair enough. There's the Koopalings, Wario, Waluigi, Daisy. Okay, sure. You have not seen a movie yet, apparently. The Moon Rabbits, yes. I did say that we should see some of these characters soon, you'd think. I don't know. Imagine if they made a movie of Paper Mario. How would that work? I mean, we already know about interdimensional travel in the movies, so I guess it's possible. It's just that Paper Mario doesn't talk. I don't know if that would make for a great movie. It's a possibility, though. I don't know. What if they made a story on Bowser's Inside Story? Yoshi's Woolly World movie? Would a Yoshi movie be cool, though? Because there's not going to be any speaking in the movie. I feel like it would be kind of bad. I don't know if that would be great. I don't know. Like, I don't think a Yoshi movie would actually be great. Like, they can do a Luigi's Mansion movie, they can do a Wonder movie. I don't know what they could do later. They would add subtitles, I bet, if they made a Yoshi movie. Yeah, would you really want to read subtitles for an entire movie? That sounds terrible. Was DK in Galaxy? Do you want the spoiler? You want me to say it? No. Okay. All I will say that a Donkey Kong Country movie could happen. Like, if Donkey Kong was in the Galaxy movie, it was not like a Donkey Kong Country movie at all. Like, a Donkey Kong Country movie could happen, I suppose, still. My personal guess there is Luigi's Mansion next. I think that's just the most logical next one. Could be wrong with that, I don't know. Imagine if they made a movie of the old Mario, like Donkey Kong kidnapped the girl. I just don't think they would. I don't even know how they would... Like, how would that movie even play out? I don't know. Because it's already established that Peach is Mario's love interest. So they have to somehow... Like, it just... I don't know. Like, I see a Mario versus Donkey Kong kind of movie, right? A movie based on that. That's like... There's a possibility. The thing is, it just doesn't make sense. Because, like, Donkey Kong's love interest would be Pauline, while Mario's love interest is Peach. So it just doesn't make sense conceptually. They'd have to introduce another character, but then it just wouldn't be a Mario movie anymore. Donkey Kong versus Wario. Yeah, no, that's gonna make a great movie. Mention movie would go hard. Yeah, it absolutely would. How about we get Mario Party 9 the movie? Okay, if we're gonna take storyline, let's take the storyline of Mario Party DS, please. At least Mario Party DS has like a cool storyline to a degree. Fight for Luigi's love. Ah, yes. No. Right. There's also one part of the Mario Galaxy movie that just makes zero sense. I guess I won't say it. And you might not think about it immediately after you watch the movie, but if you start thinking about it, you're like, hey, how does that make sense? It could be like Mario Dad and Donkey Kong's dad there. And then what are they gonna do, Kaya? You think Donkey Kong is gonna fall in love with Mario's mom all of a sudden? Mate, Mario's dad is like 50 years old. What the hell is he gonna do about a monkey that is like 20 monkey years old? Like, how's that gonna work? Oh, Donkey Kong's dad. Is Donkey Kong's dad even in the movie? Oh, they retconned Cranky Kong to be Donkey Kong's dad, didn't they? I don't know. So what, Cranky Kong is gonna fall in love with Mario's mom? It just sounds boring though. Two like almost grandpa-aged people fight for a love interest. That just sounds like a horrible movie. Oh, that's an R. Hello. No, but nobody's gonna want to watch that. Right. Probably wouldn't be a movie, maybe a flashback. A flashback to what? What would it be a flashback to? What the frick, DTR? That's interesting. What? I do really love the Yoshi origin story in the movie though, it's great. That's all I'll say. It's pretty funny. Does Yoshi poop? Well, I will confirm that in the movie Yoshi does in fact not poop. Whether he did it off screen or whether Yoshi canonically poops, I don't know. But why do you want to know that, bro? What the frick? He does? How do you know? He done it in trailer. Don't know what kind of trailer you watched. That's not Google. My bad is crazy. No, that's crazy. Damn. I don't know, Mario movie is great. If you haven't watched it yet, go watch it. Bring your okay, actually bringing your family might not be the greatest thing ever. I went with Dice and 2 other friends, but those 2 other friends, well, they have played Galaxy. They are not nearly as big Mario fans as me and Dice are. They still really enjoyed the movie, although there were so many references that they did not get at all. Where's it on? On the cinema screen. I don't know, like, I don't know, would random family members that don't really know Mario that well still enjoy the movie? I don't actually know. It isn't on Netflix, no. Just like 99.9% of movies that launch in a cinema, they are not on Netflix. Well job, Kaya, you figured out how the cinema works. Woo! What? Can I tell you a fun fact of where I live? Well, given that you live near Guam, there probably is not a cinema near you. That's probably the fun fact. There's not a cinema on your island. I did not think about that. What about a brothership movie? It's possible, it just sounds kind of boring. Maybe. It could work. We used to, but it went bankrupt and it shut down. Damn. Crazy. Well, Go to, I don't know, another island. I'm also gonna be honest, if you're on an island that doesn't even have a cinema, I'm surprised that the internet is good enough to watch a live stream. I don't know. I shut down when the Minecraft movie came out, after or before the Minecraft movie. Did all the employees quit after the Minecraft movie and thus it shut down? That'd be funny. Lives on an island. Kaya said they live near Guam, and Guam is like in the middle of the ocean. So I'm assuming Kaya also lives on an island. May I know what country you live in, or do you not want to say? If you don't want to say, that's fair. I'm just curious. But if you don't want to say that, then you shouldn't. I like geography. We all live on an island, if you think about it. Sure. I honestly forgot. You don't know what country you live in. Whoa. That's an interesting one. I don't think I've ever heard that before. Alright, let's look up maps and let's see what countries are close to Guam. Do you have an education? Yeah, that's a great question. Okay, let me see. Where is Guam? I don't know. Google Maps, where is Guam? Guam is there? Damn. The nearest countries are like Palau or Micronesia. Guys, stop leaking my location. Sure. I'm genuinely curious. I mean, I live in the Netherlands. That's also not the biggest area ever. Although it's probably bigger than Guam. Like, yeah, fair. I didn't know. I thought Guam was way closer to like Kiribati or Haiti. Hawaii, not Haiti. Haiti is somewhere completely different. But Guam is a lot closer to Philippines, which I was not expecting. I think I JS live on an island. Well, every island is a part of a country, in case you weren't aware. I live in Australia, small islands. Yes, of course. Of course. Every single territory on the planet is claimed by a country. I'm pretty sure. Well, apart, yeah, land. I guess not sea necessarily. Actually, I don't know if all of Antarctica is claimed. I just got a shiny red hat with SOS. Nice, Bob. Now go hunt Mareep. Oh, like that. Yes, like that. What else were you thinking when I asked what country you're from? Last hint. Or he give more hints. He, she, I don't know. Or was that the last hint? I don't know. I to be honest never thought I would get like viewers from like Oceania that wasn't Australia or New Zealand. I also just realized, what if I check my YouTube statistics and see where my viewers are from? Would that help? I don't know. Analytic, audience, countries. You should choose Mario Kart World soundtrack. World War II have it on my island, not completely, but I have military bases. Ooh, well that doesn't help me at all, personally. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. But that's very interesting. Sounds like Kiribati. I don't know why. Pearl Harbor. I don't. What that Pearl Harbor is just in America, though. No. These analytics are so interesting to look at. Okay, I don't have any viewers from any strange countries in Oceania. I know every country in the world. Like, if I'm looking like Southeast Asia, Oceania area, is Pearl Harbor Japan? Japan attacked Pearl Harbor, my man. Do you think they attacked themselves? Bruh. Like, I don't know, I got some views from Thailand, Malaysia, Taiwan, South Korea, Indonesia, Japan, India, Philippines. Yeah, Belgium as well, Bob, surprisingly. Who would have thunk? Oh, I said Marshall Islands wrong. I said Kiribati wrong. I meant Marshall Islands. I know Marshall Islands, had nukes tested on them, I think. I don't know. If I show you my flag, you will not guess correctly in 10 tries. If you show me the flag of your country, I will guess correctly within 5 tries. I guarantee that. Assuming it's your country's flag and not your region's flag. I know all 195 country flags. I don't know all of them within one guess. But I do know all. I think I can get every single country flag in the world within 3 guesses. I know about 10. Good job, BTR. Not sure if it will register. Well, yeah, that's not a country. That is a region of a country. So that I don't know that flag. You're correct with that. Can you guess it though? No. Heck, I have at some point learned flags of regions, but even then that flag does not look familiar at all. I mean, I've had to guess there's an M and a P in it, but that's as far as I can come. Same colors as Aboriginals? Interesting. No, I don't know. Why is there no Flemish flag? Why would there be? Okay, I now know what country it is. Do you want me to say it, or do you want me to not say it? Because if you don't want me to, I won't say it. What country is that a part of, though? I'm now gonna Google that as well. Say the first letter, N. Oh, that's the United States. That's part of the United States. Okay, fair enough. You're so wrong. Well, that's a flag that you sent. You want me to say the name of the flag, the region of the flag that you sent? Or maybe your region shares a flag with this region. How many inhabitants does this island have? 55,000. Oh, very interesting. Or these... This is probably not one island, is it? No, it's not. Very interesting. You're gonna learn something new about geography every day. I like geography. Maybe it's on the wrong flag. Maybe. just gonna ask, is this the flag that you meant to send? Because this is the flag that you send. Oh, you can't see that. You're on YouTube Shorts. Never mind, you can't see that on YouTube Shorts. Hold up. It does, but it's 3 and it does not start with N. Hold up. Okay, I can't get this. Bro. Well, I can add this to YouTube Shorts, believe me. How do I add image? Here. I'll give you credit if you name the last one. The last one of what? Hold up, I'm getting the flag. Is this the flag that you meant to send in? Because that's the flag that you send. Oh, how is it? Why did it disappear? Huh? Yeah. Okay, well, that is the flag. The region that flag, the name of the region of that flag starts with an N. So, yeah, I don't know. And it's a part of the United States of America. No, at least one. At least one what? What do you mean with at least one? I guess they weren't lying when I don't know the country they're in. I don't know. So you have a college but not a cinema? That's definitely an interesting one. That's an interesting one. I did in fact not have a clue about the existence of that area though. That is very interesting. That is pretty cool to learn. I shall not lie. It's probably also about the time that I end stream soon now. Probably. Let's do 7 more Shaymin. 50 tomorrow and we'll be at 20k. It starts with Psy, and I want you to guess what the rest is, or search it up. Well, the flag that you send is of... Oh, wrong one. Is of the Northern Mariana Islands. I'm guessing one of those 14 islands might start with Psy. Saipan. Which exists of 3 islands. Manyagaha, Bird Island, and the Forbidden Island. Forbidden Islands? What the heck? Oh, and Saipan is also the capital of the territory, it appears. Also, probably I'm mispronouncing everything here, let's be honest. Forbidden Island, then evil music came on. Crazy. Crazy coincidence. But yeah, that's a part of the United States of America. You are a US citizen. You can vote for the US... Actually, yeah, you can vote for the US president, right? I actually don't know that for sure. It does look like you are independent governing though, as a country. I don't know. I love territories, they're always so confusing. You said it correct, Saipan. Yeah, okay, but I don't know if I said those 3 individual island names correctly. No. Yeah, exactly. Oh wow, that looks interesting. I just put a Google Map Street View down randomly on the island. Definitely looks interesting. It looks very similar to the Spanish Caribbean, Canary Islands. Is it not Northern M Islands? What do you mean by that, Mr. Me? Is it not what? R. Okay, that was probably the last unknown in ORS for today, let's be honest. People mistake the flag as Guam. What does the flag of Guam look like? I don't know. Guam flag. The Guam flag literally has Guam on it. How do you confuse that? That's interesting. I mean, it is very close to Guam though. Like, very close. Is Guam not a part of the Mariana Islands? Oh, it's part of the Mariana Islands, but not of the Northern Mariana Islands. My bad. Makes sense, I guess. Alright, let's do one more unknown encounter and one more Shaymin encounter, and then that's going to be it for me for today. I will probably be back tonight with some further shiny hunting. So I hope you all have a nice rest of your day, and I'll see you guys again some other time. Bye bye.